front of you today as the convener of St. Gregory, St. Francis, and Mary Mother. And I am here in front of you to let you know that we are a church. And this church has a mission. And that mission is to evangelize. A mission is to proclaim the good news. That the Christ that we experience Him dying on the cross, and we experience Him in our daily crosses that we bear, is the Christ that He is risen. And each one of us is a witness of that resurrection by the way we live. But it's the Christ also that we experience Him one day, that He will come in glory. So His glory will be yours and mine. It's not what we say at the Mass, at the consecration. Christ has died, Christ is risen, Christ will come again. And that's why I'm asking you today to reconcile and see that many of us do not understand the word merger. Many of you say, why the bishop did not have a cigar and drink a coffee and leave us alone the way we are? And the answer is, look around you. I know it's Memorial Weekend today, but look around you and see how many pews are empty. That is the first reason why this merger is important. We become too small. And we need to come together so that together we stand. Divided we fall. And we need to understand that we are limited in our little congregations we have. That's the number one. Number two, remember that the personnel is not there anymore. In 3-4 years, we are going to have less than 80 priests in the diocese to serve 124 parishes. It's impossible. And so the other question is, are we making it financially? No. The 3 parishes, Mary Mother, St. Francis, and St. Gregory, are in big, big trouble financially. I'm not talking just 1,000. I'm talking about $1 million together. And why we are doing this? Because St. Gregory experienced hardship, foundation of the church. There was a pipe that because the neighbors were complaining about water, they spent thousands of dollars there. One of the 2 classrooms of the school collapsed. And even the convent right now is experiencing some hardship. And so they are bankrupt. St. Francis, because you are the host of a school, your pastor has to borrow money. Because some pastors did not send their subsidy. Now many people say, what is this? From the collection, 30% of that money goes to Catholic education, go to school. 30%. Some pastors, because they have no money, or because they have a lot of expense, they are not sending that money in. So the pastor has to go to Camden and borrow money, because he has to make the payroll. And that money was borrowed with interest. And that's why the experience of debt. Mary Mother, they have a new air conditioner, new heater, and also expenses, other expenses that really conquer a lot of money in debt. My dear people, we have to understand that we are not going to be here forever, especially those who are in my age. We are going to go, and we need to pass the faith to another generation. And that generation is in La La Land. I don't know where they are, our youth. And that's why we need to come together, and the first thing of the merger is to hire a minister for the youth, a youth minister, that really have his head on his shoulders, or she has a head on his shoulders, and really reach out to our young people. Not only teach them the faith, but bring them together to recreate. Maybe dances, maybe skiing, maybe sports whatsoever, to attract them to come together. That's the first thing we need to do, because our young people are not really equipped, and was not taught the faith. The second thing we need to do is to really understand that education is the very mission of the church. Jesus said, go and teach all nations. So our Catholic education is a priority. And like Catholic education, there is no education, dear people. And that's what I am asking you, that the school is not those people, the school is all of us. Because from that contribution you give, you continue to support that education. We need to stop talking negative about our school. Our Lady of the Sacred Heart School is the heart of St. Francis Parish. And we need to speak very highly of it. Many of you have been educated from there, and you know that that was a good school. It is a good school. So speak very positive about the school. Enhance enrollment. This coming Wednesday, I am going to meet with parents who are interested, and even the administration, so that we can brainstorm to see how can we, brainwash is right. So how we can really build up the enrollment and bring the school really alive.